God, is this real? Dude, what the fuck is this? I... Dude! Hi. Okay. First of all, right, I want to address something. 5.5% arrow pointing upwards. What does that mean? Because it was already 5.5%. Does that mean they're increasing it? They're reducing it? It only happens on attacks that hit upwards? It's 6.5 now? With added details. Oh god. Open image in new tab. Bro. Okay. So. Dude. Okay. Let's look at the bright side. On the bright side, she's not really burst reliant anymore, right? On the bright side, there's that. Okay? On the less bright side, she doesn't heal without burst.
But I also see the meaning in all the people of Fontaine. I believe
sorry. Wasn't me.
Fulfilling my duties.
Isn't 30-second skill makes it very burst reliant? It's not actually a 30-second skill. Because you reduce skill cooldown by 0.8 seconds every time you auto, and you're autoing at least 10 times. So it's gonna be... Yeah. Alright. So let's take a look at some basic stuff. If you're doing...
Crisp and pure, while water from Leo has an enduring aftertaste.
Okay, let's say you were doing... So, this is pre-change, right? 70, and then 94.5. Cool. Right, and you're doing 3 and 5s, right? Cool. Well, that's not actually real. I guess you would have had to use it with burst, right? It'd be 85, sure. Alright, and now you're gonna start at 80, and you're consuming, oops. And you're consuming more. It's not that big of a nerf. Like, so it's less than 10%, right? So at least there's that. I just... Honestly, you being a Hutao fan and it being your birthday today is probably the reason Arlecchino got nerfed. So no, I will not be wishing you a happy birthday. Fuck you. Fuck you specifically. I'm kidding. Happy birthday, Ryuta. Thank you for the prime. Is the nerf really that bad? No. Realistically, assuming that they don't give her particle generation ICD, this isn't even really a nerf. Because it's like a 7% motion value nerf. But a significant buff to her particle generation. Right? Because she's going to eat twice per rotation now. So assuming that there's no particle ICD, it's probably like a 1% difference either way. I like how chat sees changes. Oh my god, she's nerfed. She is nerfed, right? Like these are nerfs. That they are. But she's now burst reliant? Well, it depends. Do you want to heal? What a rotation look like now? Same thing, you just do EQE instead of E. For multipliers during the enhanced state are buffed. That's not present here. That might be true, but that's not something that's present here. If you do EQE, what about the 30 seconds? This leak says that auto attacks reduce the cooldown of E by 0.8 seconds. So, you're fine. You'll reduce it by enough that it'll be fine. Overworld exploration aware? Why would it be worse? Why would the overworld exploration be worse? Yeah. Healing is Q-gated? I mean, sure. But you need to heal that often in overworld? Yeah, and you can heal out of combat, that's true. I don't think it's a significant change for overworld. Could be a buff if the blood debt cap is bypassed when you reset the skill and keep stacking it. I mean, when you reset the skill, you're... That's by using your burst, and your burst clears the current bond of life and restores health. So, no. You're not going to be able to get two of them. There's either a 15+% buff or 3 to 4% nerf for personal damage, depending on how the skill bond of life cap works on skill. What do you mean by that? League with ratio changes? Oh, Is that real? Chat, is this real? If this is real, then it's a buff. Bro, this is roller coasters. Holy shit. This is white leaks? What the fuck are white leaks? Fake? Oh. A fake leaker, I see. So, assuming that it's real, or sorry, assuming that it's fake and that there's no multiplier changes, it's about a like 5% nerf, a little bit more than that, right? 7% nerf to her normal attack damage, which is like 5% to her overall damage, because actually no, because you're gonna get 2 E's now, so you get a little bit more E damage. Probably like a 3% nerf to her overall damage pre-ER requirements. And assuming there's no particle ICD, it should more or less break even in most teams, and be a potential buff in teams where her ER requirements were really high. If this multiplier change is real, right, this 297 instead of 238, then it would instead be a similar scale buff. About 5%. Either way, it's not that big of a change, honestly.
The water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
Now that C1 is buffed and weapon is nerfed, how do the two compare in worth? I mean, I was a proponent of C1 over weapon before, so even more so now. I think that's fake, Prestel. I don't trust that. How did she'll have particle ACD due to long cooldown? Ningong has it, and her cooldown is less. Yeah, and Kaya doesn't have it, and his cooldown is also less than Ning. Like, it's not... Particle ICD isn't something that happens when cooldown is long, or when cooldown is short. It's something that happens when Hoyo wants to fuck you over. Right? Particle ICD, as far as I'm aware, is only present in abilities that can be cast faster than their actual cooldown. Right? Farazan, because her skill particle generation happens on her burst every 2 seconds, which is much faster than the 6-second cooldown. Ningguang, because her C1 gives her a skill reset. Right? As far as I'm aware, particle ICD is just something that gets put on characters like that. And that's why I'm a little bit worried of particle ICD on Arlecchino, because her burst resets her E. Just like Ning's burst, when it breaks her wall, which is in most situations, right? Ning's burst at C1 or C2. C2 resets her E. Yeah, yeah. Kazuha Burst also reset his skill at C1. Yeah, and there's no particle ICD on Kazuha, right? So it's not... There's no consistent rule for it. They'll put it when they want to fuck a unit over, and that's it. Does this extend her rotation? No, it doesn't. Right, cooldown gets reduced every time you attack, which means, well, you're attacking at the very fucking least 10 times. Most situations, 15 plus times. So, you're still doing sub 20-second rotations. Yeah, I mean, if the enemies decide to stall and leave, then you can get fucked by it, sure. But, yeah. Every team gets fucked by it, right? A lot of teams struggle to keep tight rotations against enemies like Rune Serpent because they can't generate particles when the enemy's gone. Right? It's the same idea, right? It's just instead of it being particles, it's cooldowns. Maybe now the rotation will be Arlecchino EQ supports Arlecchino charge attack, E charge attack, normal attack. I have a strong feeling that that's not gonna work. I have a strong feeling they're not gonna let you just get two of it. I would very much expect you to only get 80% either way. And not get that 160. Was the point of her Bond of Life drain increasing? They're nerfing her healing, basically. That's effectively what it is, right? Because they're reducing the amount of Bond of Life that you're gonna end up with, right? Because they're also reducing the threshold for your infusion from 30 to 20. So it just means you're gonna finish with less, because you're consuming more. You're gonna heal for less. Probably to try to balance out. They probably thought that they over-buffed her healing when they made it double, but thought that, like, the fucking 166% was too, like, cringe of a number, and decided to just change the Bond of Life consumption instead. Eh. What is the purpose of resetting the E? I don't know. Probably to make you look stupid. You specifically. Man, I am going to cross my fingers and pray. Join my hands together. Join the palms of my hands together. Each one of my fingers laying against another one in my opposite hand. And recite this prayer. And I want you to follow along. Please, Hoyo. Please. Please let her E stack. Please let us get the Bond of Life twice. 160% Bond of Life for rotation. I am begging. I will do anything. I will clean your floors. I will lick your plates clean. I will cook for you. I will... Oh, I'm not gonna spend any money. No, not that. I will consider the weapon banner. I'm begging you, Hoyo. Just, please. Amen. They want you to add Zlay and Lolcha? No. Last time we prayed like this, day it happened. Oh goodness. Guess you'll have to find a new character to simp for. I don't even simp for Arlecchino. I just think she's an actually interesting character, and that Hoyo generally does not make interesting characters, so I'm hyped for her, okay? You know, I just... Man... Have you watched Josh Stripe-Hayes' video about pay to win? I have not. Why? Why do you ask? Do you think there are points that are relevant to Arlecchino? Maj? Arlecchino is the Yunan? No, Arlecchino is actually a good Yunan. He's just disappointing is all. Is she better than Hu Tao at similar investment? She scales better with high constellations, I guess. Can you tell me if this is true? If what is true? Oh, that's hilarious. Wait. No way. I didn't actually know that. I knew that some things behave differently at different frames. At different FPS. I did not know Neuvillette was one of them.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
To be fair, it kind of looked off. Like, the first hit looked late. Maybe there was like a visual bug in the first hit didn't actually... Because the first damage number appeared very late, I thought. Let me go take a look. Oh, I hate this. I hate playing on 30 FPS. It makes me die of cringe. Ah, I feel like I have something else open in the background that's taking... Ah, it's unpleasant. I hate it. Whatever. 8 hits.
Risk is growing,
But there's also some...
Be sanctified. Bow your head. I see the temperate waters.
There's also some, like, variance for Neviletto hits sometimes.
Let the mighty be humble.
Alright, like, that was 8. That was 8 again. Yeah, that was 8 again. Something... It might have something to do with the ping, maybe? I don't know, man. Ah, my eyes are cured. How many does he do in 60 FPS? 8. When using Gilded Dreams for Piero after your recommendation, and it seems to work well, EM increased shatter damage, but I'm still underperforming, so I thought I'd ask about his best weapon. I've been using Fav Codex, but it doesn't boost his physical, so I'm unsure if it's good. It doesn't boost his physical or shatter damage, so you have 2 options, right? You can either go for the physical damage route, that cares a little bit less about shatter, right? And go for Eye of Perception. Keep in mind, Eye of Perception will significantly overperform in 2 target scenarios when the Eye proc can actually bounce between enemies, much like Beto's Burst. But otherwise, just any EM stat stick, something like Sacrificial Fragments will be fine. Something like Witsith can be fine as well. You can just pick and choose. What about his signature weapon? It's dog shit. Anyways, what do you guys think about the Arlecchino burfs?
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate.
Arlecchino burfs.
Pure.
Let's go!
Enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
It's B-E-R-F-S, not B-U-R-F-S, by the way. You'll get buffs after people spend money on Nividad Banner, Copium, Klugi. I've given up on thinking too much about leaks and leak TC, just waiting to see actual gameplay again. Yeah.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
Okay. I am Zajef from the future, and I am here to tell you everything's gonna be alright. Wait, actually, wait. Actually, I'm not. I lied. Wait. Wow, hi chat, this is Zajef from the future. This is still Zajef77, but from 3 weeks from now. I have traveled to the past so that I could deliver you the news about Arlecchino. So I have some good news and some bad news, okay? Good news, they ended up making it so that you can you don't get capped on the skill Bond of Life. So if you EQE, you can get 160% Bond of Life. And the burfs were actually buffs, okay? That's the good news, okay? Bad news for some of you guys, which was actually good news for me, Chevreuse is not on her banner. Chevreuse has now been leaked to be on Chlorine's banner. Sorry about that, if you wanted to get her. Sucks to be you, honestly. Finally,
Melusines are beautiful
they...
creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
I can't do this, chat. He's a disappointment. He's a disappointment. Because after what has been for you guys the latest round of births, they ended up correcting something. As it turns out, it wasn't 6.5%, it was 65% of the Bond of Life being consumed every attack. So you only get like two attacks before you run out. Yeah. Alright, anyways, I'm going back to the future. Bye-bye. Oh my goodness. Hi.
Water
I've
comes in many flavors
I don't know what just happened. Wow.
Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Lea
Wow.
has an enduring aftertaste.
Holy.
In
That was
Inazuma,
crazy.
water possesses a depth of flavor
Hi,
unlike
chat.
any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
Damn, that is crazy.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the...
What will Future Zajef think about Capitano? Wait,
I believe
you guys want to ask Future Zajef about Capitano?
duties.
Right. Hi! This is Zajef!
Melusines are
From 2 years from now.
They are the pride of Fontaine.
I'm sorry guys, Capitano's still not out. Still not confirmed to be playable. Maybe we can ask someone older. Hello, chat! I'm Zajef from 60 years into the future! Capitano was leaked! He's coming out next year! Let's ask Zajef from next year!
Flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile.
Ah, Chad, I'm back! Damn, bro. You don't believe who just visited us? You're probably right. I don't think I would believe you.
I see the value in my own work, but I also
Why are you guys spamming cinema?
The people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my.
I want to ask if Future's a Jeff about Endgame. I don't think you do. No.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
Can you ask Nick from the future if he's doing alright? How? How would I ask someone from the future? I'm confused. How does that work? How many fans does Future Zajef have? Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
For real now? How shit is she? Her kit doesn't make sense to me anymore. Sounds like I'll be waiting on a huge cooldown and her bestie will be Singso Nahida Kuki. Wait, what? No.
Water comes in many
Like, okay, for real, like, jokes aside, she's a good unit. She's just not,
while water from
you know,
has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex.
She's just boring.
But it must
be
savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
Like, I think most of the negative reception is because she was leaked as Big Hu Tao, unironically. Like, she's not, obviously not living up to that, right? Would you consider her Navia-like? I guess, but like, kinda. Sure. Is she better than Neuvillette? No, she's not.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
Chat! How did C9 lose 3-0? Can anyone tell me that? I don't get it. Whatever. Is she at least better than Dogshit Wanderer? I would say yes. I think Wanderer is pretty good if you have Farazan C6, but pretty underwhelming without it. I think she doesn't have that same issue.
Silence! Stabilize! Settle down!
Wow. Impressive. How many do you need again? 963? And how much? 114, and I was at 110. We'll do one more and then hope we get lucky. And if we don't get lucky, we'll come back. Spotify broke. Always does. It always does. What the fuck is Zajef playing a good Nivulet team? People said fishing. True. Real. The only good Nivulet team. Real. Honestly, if you don't have these units, I don't understand why you don't just jump off a bridge in game. Sorry. This is unlikely to work. He needs to proc 3 times. He didn't. So I'm one book away. Yeah, okay. Jumping off a bridge is a DPS loss. Oh. Oh. Just plunge? True. Now, what do you guys think about the fact that in this domain I have to just stare at them so that they get their Dendro infusion? Because otherwise I can't kill them in one charge attack. Because I think it's really funny. I'm just staring and waiting. Rage. Now I get a purple. Sure. Yeah, okay, man. Whatever. You take more damage with shields up? No, but Nevilet deals more damage when he triggers Bloom. Because this team only gets him 2 stacks. Ugh. So now I know what I'm doing. Hello, X02. Oh, welcome. Hello, Zajef77. This is not a good team for this domain, is it? I think I'll do a different one. Honestly,
Let's investigate this further.
après tout ce qu'elle a fait pour moi, mon cher mère. Go Ganyu bot? You want to add a Ganyu to my account?
Gather. Live. This moment will be frozen in time.
How did that not? Okay, whatever, man.
As one with wind and cloud. Witness my great undertaking. Burst forth. Dodge this. What's the hurry?
Zajef man only team, bro hate women. Let me read that again. Zajef man only team, does bro hate? Oh, I didn't see the does. I was my brain just skipped over that word. I thought you were like ordering me to hate women, and I was like, huh, interesting. Okay. Maybe not. Personally. Not a fan. Prove it and name every woman? Shengling? True. Thank you, chat. Good point. That's a very good point you raised there, chat.
Coming to beat. Frostbite. Wind strider. Cool it. Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Solidify!
Live! Feel this ancient power. Dodge this.
I came up with a rotation for Ganyu Meld, but this only needed 400 ER. How can I achieve that? Don't play Ganyu. Try a real unit. True.
Burst forth. Freeze. This will be frozen in time.
I will have order. Quake!
Coming to be. Moment of birth. Dodge this. What's the hurry?
Meld Ganyu, but she uses Fav? You're onto something. You are onto something.
Finish order. Witness my great undertaking. Freeze. The clouds high. The birds call. Rise.
Rise. Wrap yourself in. Damn, who was that?
This moment will be frozen in time. Cool. Burst forth. Freeze.
Oh, mods.
I will have order. Moment of birth. Falling leaves adorn my night. Cool it.
I don't think I have enough, right? John, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't know why, but I'm feeling exhausted. Did you sleep? I slept fine, actually. But I'm just... I feel comatose. That's how I feel. You know, so some days where you just... I feel lethargic. That's how I feel. Alright? We'll showcase our 0.2% vocabulary for English speakers from yesterday. Okay? I feel lethargic. What are these words? Comatose is with the properties of a coma. Lethargic is very... Oh, so... with such little energy that it would appear lethal. Right? So far away from energetic that people think you're dead. Lethargic is a common word. I think it depends on where. But also, you may overestimate the vocabulary of the average American. But that's okay. Hey, Mona, you better proc. Nice. Albedo, proc. Fuck you. I need way too many. I need to proc twice on this. Not gonna happen. Yeah. Oh well. I learned of lethargic in one of my readings on a medical book. You know what? I probably learned it from House MD. No, because it's a word in French as well. So I probably didn't. Probably just learned it from reading in French. Is House MD good? Overall, yes. It's not a masterpiece, but it's an enjoyable show throughout, in my opinion. Like, I wouldn't be like, oh my god, you guys need to watch this show. But, like, if you're looking for something to watch and you don't have anything on your list right now, yeah, give it a shot. It's pretty good.
Did you hear about the prophecy in Fontaine? What's the hurry?
You watching any shows now? Yes, I'm watching Psych. And that show is very good. That show, I will tell you guys that you should watch it. It's actually a banger. I have just this morning finished watching the season 3 finale. And it truly was a banger. How do you spell it? P-S-Y-C-H. Psych. On Netflix, I am watching it legally, as I would never openly encourage people to pirate things. It's not available anywhere in Canada, man. Like, listen. Oh well. It's fine. Don't rat on me, chat.
Mondstadt, welcome. Mondstadt, welcome.
Finding someone to chat to would be better than just standing around.
Grew up together after all.
Don't be a narc. It's available on Peacock. I just found out about Peacock's existence. Yeah, Peacock is not actually available in Canada. What the hell is Peacock? It's a type of bird. Pretty majestic, if I do say so myself. Have you seen Boot Hill's kit leaks? I don't think I have. Have I? I don't know. Who cares, though? Fucking physical eye unit. I know that in Star Rail, physical doesn't mean the same thing as it does in Genshin, but still, there's just something about it. I just... He's based around Break Effect. Can they get original? Isn't fucking Sushang basically already that? And... No? Well, you already build her Break Effect because her scaling sucks so much that it's kind of just better to build her Break Effect. So, like...
Mondstadt welcomes you.
Isn't Yelan basically Singto? I mean, she's basically Singto, but a lot worse, yes. These small things, oh yeah, exactly. Elon Slander? Saying that she's basically the best unit in the game, but a lot worse, is not slander. If anything, it's a compliment. Right? Because, like, in reality, Singzou's defensive utility very significantly separates him from Yelan. Yelan ain't shit compared to him. But, like, I'm being nice, okay? I'm being thoughtful. I'm being generous here. And you're calling it slander. If there's a Genshin X Star Rail collab, which character would you want in the other game? Like Fischl and Honkai 3rd? In Genshin, I would like... Honestly, I would like Bronya. Like, imagine if Chiori's, like, swap ability was actually relevant, and it wasn't just a gimmick, right? Or, like, who you swap to was actually got a buff or something. That'd be cool. You know? That'd be cool. That'd be kind of pog. That'd be nice. Maybe reset their skill. Maybe reset their burst. I don't know. Have fun. Go crazy. And in Star Rail... I think Ning would work really well in Star Rail. Like, actually, I think it would be actually a banger unit in Star Rail. And think of the 34 months, I say, holy. Right, like, basic normal attack is whatever. Enhanced normal attack, after you've done 3 normal attacks, is her, like, special charge attack. She gets an enhanced normal attack for free after using burst. Burst advances her. Yeah, but like burst advances her forward if her E is on the field and consumes the E. C1 makes her normal attacks blast instead of single target. Like, I don't know, I feel like there's something there. I feel like there's something there. You know? Anyways. To do a tier list of which Star Rail path Genshin characters would follow? That's a nice idea. Genshin Impact tier maker. Yeah. Okay. So the hunt. Harmony. Destruction. Abundance. Preservation. Erudition. What's the last one? Nihility, thank you. Nihility. We can skip the MCs because who cares, honestly. Alright, Jean, pretty obvious, abundance. Lisa. I think Lisa is already difficult. Here's the thing. I think you can make an argument for erudition because most of our sources of damage are AoE. I think you can make an argument for Nihility because her conductive stacks are technically a debuff. I think you can make an argument for Destruction because she has a mix of single target and AoE. I think I would lean towards Nihility. Mainly because of the slight death shred, but the death shred is so small. Anyways. Amber. Hunt. Terrible hunt unit. Noelle. See, Noelle's difficult. But I think she'd be an actual preservation carry. It's between preservation and destruction. But I can see her as an actual preservation carry. Barbara, okay. Sucrose. Sucrose's Nihility. See? Nothing in Sucrose's kit is actually a debuff. All of it is buffs. It's just she uses an artifact set that gives debuffs. Like, yeah, VV would be Nihility, but I feel like I kind of want to look past that. I think she'd be Harmony. Fischl. Fischl is an easy hunt for me. Easy hunt. Mona. I think Mona is a relatively easy Nihility. Kaya? Kaya would be Destruction, I think. Diluc. I think Diluc would be Destruction as well. Brothers together. Strong. True. Razor. Probably Destruction as well, but yeah. Bennett. Has to be harmony. Or abundance? Hmm. Is Bennett a healer with buffs or a buffer with healing? I feel like Bennett's more of a buffer with healing than a healer with buffs. So I'm gonna put him in harmony. But I think you can make an argument either way. Ninglong. Hunt. Oh, I forgot I had erudition hidden at the top. Speaking of which. Actually, would Beto be erudition? I don't think she would. I think Beto would be destruction for sure. I think Kutsing would be erudition. What are the qualities that make a Genshin character destruction if they don't fit in the other categories? Basically. No, I mean, the baseline for destruction is like what you'd call a bruiser in other games. Right? Destruction units have higher taunt value than Hunt and Erudition units, which are the other main two types of carries. Right? They're supposed to be able to sustain damage a little bit better. Yeah, be tanky, do damage. Basically, yeah. Why is Kea there? Kea has healing on E, and he just doesn't fit anywhere else. Balls is 100% erudition. Bro, his burst isn't even real AoE. If there's one enemy on either side, you're only hitting one of them. It's... Yeah. Xiangling! I mean, this one's pretty easy. Xiangling is definitely erudition. Chongyun! Chongyun would be a bad harmony unit. And I stand by this. Singto! Hunt, I think. For sure. Maybe just, I don't know, man. It's like... No preservation? No. Honestly, I feel like you could make an argument for nihility. Right, because there's no direct translation for elemental application in Star Rail, right? Like, weakness break doesn't do the same thing as elemental application does. And so I like to view elemental application that's good to be used as a way to let other characters react as effectively a debuff, right? By applying a lot of Hydro, you're reducing the enemy's resistance to pyro damage, right? That's the way I'm looking at it. And that's why I would argue for him to be Annihility. Chi-Chi, Abundance. Venti, Erudition. Klee, Destruction. Child. Probably erudition. Diona. Preservation. Zhongli preservation. Chinyan preservation. Albedo. Honestly, I could see him as a preservation unit. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I don't make the rules. Okay? He's a defense scaler. He does actually give you shields through Crystallize. And not only that, but he buffs his own shields by giving the team an EM bonus. I think he'd be preservation in Star Rail. I'm sorry. Ganyu. Erudition. Chow. I think Shao goes in destruction. More than erudition. Hu Tao, I think goes in hunt. But you can make an argument for destruction as well. Rosaria. Erudition. Why is everyone saying Nihility? Her C6 is Nihility? Bro, I'm sorry, but there is no team where her C6 matters. Sorry, there's no good team where her C6 matters. What is her C6 is the physical res shred. No one cares. I'm sorry. Alright? Yanfei. I think hunt, yeah. Oh boy. I don't wanna. Kazuha! I think he goes Harmony. Ayaka, Erudition. Yoimiya is like the easiest one, I think. Sayu, I don't think she can go Abundance. Raiden, I think Erudition as well. Nihility? Chat! Just because Acheron's Nihility doesn't mean that Raiden would be Nihility. Stop! You're not getting what we're doing here, okay? Sarah, Harmony, yeah. Kokomi, Abundance. Alloy, doesn't exist. Toma, Preservation. Ito, Destruction. Goro? You guys aren't gonna like this one. Chat. You guys are not gonna like this one. Goro goes in Preservation. He's a defense buffer, okay? He buffs your team's defense. He makes them tankier. In Genshin, it doesn't matter. In Star Rail, it fucking would. Like, significantly so. Shinha, I think Nihility. Yunjin, Harmony. Yai, Hunt. Isn't Yai erudition? Why would Yai be erudition? Most of her damage is single target. What? Or are you telling me you don't care about right here, right now emerge? Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're telling me? I get it. I see. I understand. Goro is basically Fushuan. Trust me, Chad is not ready for that conversation. I'm right there with you, but Chad is not ready for this one, okay? So, Ayato. I think erudition, yeah. Elon. I don't think you guys are gonna like this one either. She goes into harmony. I'm sorry. She does. She does. Deals too much damage to be a harmony unit. I don't like that these words are coming out of my mouth, but so does Yukong. Like, harmony units aren't units that don't do any damage. They're just units that are mainly there for buffing. So does Ron May. Yeah. We can talk about it that way. How about that? This is gonna make you guys less angry. So does Ron May. Cookie. Cookie is destruction, yeah. Or abundance. Yeah, abundance is probably better. Hazo. Or Hunt. I don't really feel strongly. Okay, Tonari is definitely Hunt. It's not even close. Kole. Dude, I don't know, man. They don't do anything. We can put her in erudition and forget she's there. Dory, abundance. Sino. I think Sino would be hunt. Actually, Sino's kind of like Klee. Or not Klee, sorry. Sino's kind of like Hook. We can put him in destruction. Okay. I think she would, just like Chongyun, be a bad harmony unit. Nilo. Nihility 100%. I think if you think Nilo would not be Nihility, you are delusional and stupid. Nahida. I think also Nihility. Lila, Preservation. Wanderer, Hunt. Farazan. Nihility. Alhaitham. Destruction. Yao Yao, Abundance. Dea, Preservation. Mika, Abundance. What is hers on Annihility? Her biggest thing is a debuff. Baiju is Preservation? No. Baiju is not Preservation. Baiju is Abundance. Kave! By your logic earlier, Baiju is Preservation? Why? What logic are you talking about? Abundance can't shield it, only Preservation can? So far. Basically, right, here's how I look at it, right? Diona's not a healer that can shield. She's a shielder that can heal. Much like Baiju is not a shielder that can heal. He's a healer that can barely shield. Okay? Just barely. Yeah, straight up, Baiju's shield is so small that it's effectively just effect res. And not an actual shield. Kave would probably be bad Nihility. Hirara, Preservation. Lenny, probably Destruction. Not Hunt. He manipulates his own HP and heals back up. He's definitely Destruction. Lynette. What the fuck does Lynette even do? Nothing. You can put her Destruction, who cares? Terminé. Terminé Sushang. Neuvillette. Probably destruction as well. Erudition? Why erudition? AoE? I mean, I feel like he's more destruction than erudition, though. Moving on, yeah. He talks like a nerd, so he's erudition. True. You've convinced me. Risley! Risley's definitely destruction. Farina? Harmony, I think. Charlotte, abundance. Navia. Yeah, Navia Hunt is fine, sure. Chevreuse. Naility. Changyun. I think she's in the same boat as Bennett. Gumming. Destruction. Chiori. Hunt. And Arlecchino. Yeah, destruction. Oh no. Klugi. Surely you do. Surely you will receive that. Thank you for the 27 months. Why is Illa not ranked? Because I don't want to have to talk about her, but fine. She's like very burst centric, so I want to put her in erudition, but her AoE fucking sucks, so I don't want to put her in erudition. Illa's similar to Argentine. No, she's not. Argentine, you press on your ult button, you hit the whole enemy team. Right? You hit every single enemy on the battlefield. And like you have to sacrifice your firstborn child to just hit 2 of the 5 enemies instead of 1. Like, but fine, whatever. Ugh. Alright, chat. Honestly, I think I might not actually do a quest today. I'm really not feeling too hot. I'll do my dailies very quickly, but... Comatose Jeff, yeah. Depressed Jeff? I wouldn't say that. I am still optimistic. The buffs will lean more towards buffs than nerfs. Okay? I am a believer. Shit commission. Close your eyes. You don't wanna see me do this, trust me.
Who's our target this time?
Wait, I didn't miss? Chad, I didn't miss today. That's not normal. What? And my eyes closed? Well, you're just gonna have to take my word for it then. Okay. Still a little bit sus. We'll know with a lot more certainty tomorrow. Alright, so what does he want me to do? One coffee, one milk foam. Okay. One coffee, one milk foam. Okay.
Add Ash.
Alright, chat. I think that's gonna be it for the day. I'm gonna go take a fucking nap. Because I'm tired. We can raid Comemos. Go say hi. I'm not gonna come because I'm honestly like actually crashing. I'm just gonna go sleep right now, and I will see you guys around. Bye bye.